Hello, ladies and gentlemen. In the 90s, we used to have a business, and we had Volkswagen events, and we had a 26-foot GMC. We used to tow the race car up to the event, do the events and all. And then later we sold it, but we ended up calling that thing Willie the Whale, because when we go to Yogi Bear Park up through the mountains, it was like, I don't know, it wasn't real safe. It seemed like it wasn't safe the way I drove. But we later sold it, and in 2019, we decided we would like to get a 23-foot one and go ahead and redo it and enjoy it for the family. I ended up getting two of them because one I was looking at in West Virginia, an admiral in the Navy down at the Pentagon ended up buying it and wanting me to work on it. She got transferred to Europe and I ended up buying it, so I got two of these things, and I don't need two. But we got this one out of Minnesota from a gentleman up there who got it from a guy in California that had spent, I got receipts for more than $60,000 in it, from a LS1 engine in the front to the big wide front end, to a McNeil dash, to disc brakes on the second axle, to a through the bumper tow hitch, and new windows and all kinds of stuff that the guy put in it. So when we bought it for $25 and drove it home, I thought that was a pretty good deal. And when I got home, I realized he gutted the inside and he started to put 2x2 framing in there with drywall screws, and it looked like crap. It wasn't going to go anywhere, and he kind of choked and died on it. So I figured the only way I could do it was to buy a GMC and take the interior out of it, redo it, and put it in this one. And this is a donor that we had gotten for $3,500 to take the interior out. And if you know them, they got particle board and Formica inside. And I ended up taking out, it took me more than a year of life to take the interior and take all the particle board off, put 1932 plywood in it, and then put wallpaper on it and build up the whole interior and put it in to finish this thing. So I've been 2.5 years on both of these GMCs getting them done. There's a couple little dinky items left to deal with, but for the most part, I was an old aircraft line mechanic, and when an airplane came in, we'd go out and we'd clear the items. Well, I didn't realize this sucker's been flying for 40 years, and the number of items it had wasn't in the hundreds. It had to probably be 1,000 items to clear. So I've cleared almost every daggone thing there is, but I find that I only need one of these, and it's up to a point where anybody can deal with the little piddly things that are remaining on it. But if you want to walk around it, we can show you the things that there are. As we were getting done, we went ahead and scuffed the outside and painted it. All the fittings on the roof of the motorhome have been replaced. It's been painted with a couple coats of oil-based paint, but all the vents and all on the top are replaced, and the top is very lovely. It's got a late model duotherm air conditioner up on the top that works great. But it's got brand new Alcoa wheels. It's got brand new, Toyo open country tires. The three main windows in it were bought when the LS1 engine and transmission and exhaust system was put in. And the bill that I have for that was about $23,000, plus a $5,600 front end assembly, $1,200 Eldorado disc brakes on the second axle, like an $850 through the tow bar bumper. The wheels and tires were about $3 grand. So I'm saying there's tons of stuff in it. We put the updater taillight lenses on it. We put rectangular headlights. It's got a new grille assembly in it. There's not much that hasn't been done. If you want to look at the front, it's got the big, large mirrors on it. We've updated to inside to all like LED lighting and all, but the outside's lovely. It's all done to a point where someone could personalize it with their own paint scheme if you don't just leave it clean and white like it is. It's got new marker lights on the top. And it's about wore my butt out. So I only need one of these, and whichever someone wants to buy, I'll keep the other. I have no problem with it. Everything that you see in here has been new or refinished. When we got it, it already had the big captain's chairs in the front in kind of a walnut color material. We've done the headliner, the carpet. This is the McNeil dash. I'll turn it on and start it up for a moment. There's a rear view camera, rear view mirror here. And you can hear it's an 8.1 LS engine, and it doesn't have 20,000 miles since the installation by the guys in Washington State that had the world land record with a GMC motorhome. But it's got an ultimate horn. I don't know how you play the thing. You can. The guy put a million things in it. But headliner, carpet has all been replaced. It was the interior out of that 76 Eleganza out there that we took apart, like I say, and replaced all the plywood. All the particle board with plywood. We put a Dell monitor in here and a DVD player that somebody could hook up a computer to, anything they want to do. Faucet water system. The upholstery's all been redone from what was in there. It's the same material, dinette, all the side panels, roof, headliner, fantastic fans are all done. This folds into a bed, or it's a settee back here, and up front that dinette will fold into a bed also. But the thing is like brand new, and Becky now tells me she's got other issues with this COVID and all that crap, so she's really not interested in camping. So, like I say, I'm just going to keep one of them. If somebody wants the Beast, that's cool. If somebody wants the other one, that's fine. We'll keep the other one. I have no, you know, I just only need one of them. The bathroom was refinished, and it's all neat and fine. New toilet, shower curtain, lights. The Onan works fine. The air conditioner up top works great. It may need to charge the engine air conditioner. I have not done that, don't have the stuff for doing it, but it's all there. For the 73 that we're doing, we'll get videos of later and put up. We're asking 25. For this one, we're asking 45, but I could say, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably got 80 to 100 grand in it in parts and labor. The seats were like $3 grand to redo the interior, then the headliner and that, and a year or so in rebuilding all of what you see inside here. And it's all very nice. It's just that someone else will make great use of it.